Hello, on take 427, we are live. It is worldwide Wednesday, June 26th, 2009. Steve Sipress here, and so it's like this whole hubbub about how Google, some undercover video came out and undercover memos and whatever that show how biased Google is against conservatives and whatever. Like, this is not a secret to anyone that's been paying attention. All of the big Silicon Valley firms, I believe it was Mark Zuckerberg said once, it's a one-party town. Like, he was making an excuse of why he couldn't even hire any conservatives to balance all the anti-conservative thought and programming and algorithms that go on at Facebook, Google, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. All the big tech companies, social media, internet companies are all tremendously biased against conservatism, and especially, of course, they're all deranged and unhinged about Trump. But that's not saying there's a lot of people that are deranged about Trump over the last few years. But anyway, does this mean anything for your business? Do you do Google pay-per-click ads? Do you do YouTube advertising? Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you do a lot of Facebook advertising and have your business up on Facebook and depend on your Facebook business page? I record a new Facebook live video every single day for the past about a month or so from my Facebook business page here at facebook.com/smallbizlive, B-I-Z, Small Biz Live. So if you want to interact with me live, you go to like my business page, facebook.com/smallbizlive. Oh, and by the way, in case I forget, if you want help with any kind of marketing, internet, non-internet, anything in between, or a mix, which is usually the strongest way for people that are serious about making money, go to helpfromsteve.com and I will help you out. And that's the bottom line, pretty much, in my opinion, is not to put all your eggs in one basket no matter what. Because who knows what YouTube or Google or Facebook or Twitter or any of these companies, hey Sid, or any of these websites or any of them are going to do. Who knows if you advertise solely in a newspaper what's going to happen, or if all you do is depend on website traffic, what would happen, or if all you do is direct mail, what would happen, or your ads are only in one magazine, what would happen. Now when you start, of course you start with one way. That's the last W of the WOW strategy. You start with one way. You get that working to make you money, but then very quickly you want to play with house money. You want to take that money and reinvest it. And one of the things you want to do is to disperse, divest, whatever have a mix in your marketing and advertising. Ideally, online, offline, depends, of course, as everything does, with your ideal target who. That's the first W of the WOW strategy. In between, you have the irresistible offer. Hopefully your offers that you're making to your target who, in whatever way or ways you choose to use to do that, are irresistible to them, and that way you don't have to sell. They just, seem stupid to not take advantage of it, or it's just not for them. But, you don't, maybe you do, but I don't know a lot of people that enjoy selling and overcoming objections and getting rejection and all that stuff. So why not make irresistible offers? That's the WOW strategy. It just makes making money easy and fun and a lot less stress, and so hopefully you're using it. But as far as the particular way of doing your advertising and marketing, if all your eggs are in one basket with Google, and Google owns YouTube, of course, so this undercover video, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? It's undercover video that shows the bias of some Google executive as if she's the only one. Like, every single Google executive, of course, is biased strongly towards everything liberal and away from everything conservative, but some undercover somebody filmed it, put it up on YouTube. Well, what are you thinking? Google owns YouTube. So they took that down with some bogus, we got some complaint about it. So yeah, you complained about it yourself because it's proving how biased and ridiculous you are. And so until there's some kind of regulation over the wild, wild west of the internet, you got to watch out. And if you are marketing things for all kinds of liberal causes or liberal type of ideas, then all the internet companies are in your favor, and they're not likely to ban you or shut you down or or shut off your monetization or any of that stuff. But you got to be careful if you're putting forth anything that is even in the middle these days, because these tech companies are far, far left. So anything that's even reasonable in the middle. If you even said something like, maybe Trump's an okay guy, you're going to be in trouble of getting your account shut down, demonetized, temporarily put on hold. I've heard every kind of horror story from all kinds of people in recent times, and it doesn't seem to be getting better. So my advice as always is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Even if you're making the lion's share of your money with your business, with Google pay-per-click ads, for instance, you want to, as soon as you can, I know it's tempting to just say, that's it, we got one thing and it's a money machine. That's tempting until something happens. And Google, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, your newspaper, your magazine, your TV station, whatever it is that you're putting all your eggs in one basket, something goes wrong with that one, how are you going to make payroll? How are you going to pay your overhead? So if it's, you're some kind of solopreneur, I guess you can gamble like that. But if you have a real business, then you really ought to not be gambling. And so all this stuff about Google, of course Google is biased and can't be trusted and whatever, so what? You can still make plenty of money with it. I personally, don't use Gmail, I don't use Google.com to search for things. I'm not a fan. However, most people are. I mean, they have practically a monopoly of all kinds of things. So should you use it, if that's what your target if that's how they want to get information, and more importantly, how they want to get information to make a buying decision, then of course you should. Just my suggestion is to not put all your eggs in one basket. So nothing to do with your political bent, unless of course you have a product or service that is strongly conservative, something about veterans or something about being patriotic or anything like that. You got to be careful. You are in danger. Or if you personally are known to be, like I said, not even really conservative, just like in the middle, be careful. You're in danger. So spread out and don't put all your eggs in a basket. That's good advice anytime, but especially now that everyone knows that these online media companies, these big website companies, are just absolutely off the deep end, loony. And it's still the wild, wild west on the internet for the most part. There's still basically no regulation of any of it. So be forewarned, be careful, have fun, make money. That's it for World Wide Web Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. I'll be sharing a blast from the past and a business lesson to go along with it with you. Thanks everyone being here, watching the video. As always, you want help with any kind of advertising, marketing, online, offline, a mix of the two, neither of the two. I guess I don't know if there's something else that isn't covered by online or offline, but anyway, all things sales, marketing, advertising for a small business. I'll help you out. I'll get on the phone with you one-on-one. Go to helpfromsteve.com. Pick a day and time that works for you. And if it fits into my schedule, it'll pop up on my calendar there, and we'll get on the phone and I'll help you out. Catch you tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. Bye-bye.